Nigerian superstar Wizkid has been crowned the king of Afropop in the last edition of the American International Monthly Men's Magazine (GQ) in the United States. Basically, Wizkid is currently on tour, and on the heels of his tour, he had an interview with the GQ magazine, and he has been named the king of Afropop. Well, in this interview, he talked about meeting new artists, meeting terms, making magic, especially with Essence, and of course he also conversed and dropped tips, meeting new artists and about his new album, what he actually feels about it, how he's working currently on it, and he gave some insight concerning that. And that's what we're gonna be trashing out today on Nigeria Entertainment Update. The voice of you listening to is a crazy Watimagbo. If you are just tuning in, this is the best blog for your latest gist, gossips, trending, celebrity gist. Subscribe to the channel, click on the notification bell to get notified whenever we drop new content. Let's get the details. So basically, Wizkid is the guy Drake and Beyonce call up whenever they need a continent spanning smash hit. And now Lagos own Wizkid is taking over speakers everywhere with the sound of home, says Edwin Starts, one of GQ's magazine. And of course, this is coming on the heel of his Made in Lagos tour, currently going on in the United States of America. And in the article, Wizkid spoke about his next album, working with Tems and new artists, and his family. Wizkid revealed he is working a new album, and it is uncertain when the next album will drop, as he says that he is not in a rush, especially. So he said, I'm working on a new album, but I never like to be like in a rush. Sometimes it takes a year, 2 years to make an album. I always record in terms of album, not just songs. I like to make music that way because it gives you a sense of direction. So pressed on what direction might be, he simply states, well, in the next album I am just trying to enjoy myself with the music now because of the reception from the fans for my last album. Well, GQ asked Wizkid what he saw in a relative newcomer like Tems that made him collaborate with her. Wizkid working with Tems was effortless. Well, so Wizkid said, I have known Tems. I can't even actually remember how we met, but I know I brought her out for one of my shows in Lagos. We had talked about working, and I went back home to record. When I record at home, it's like I have a crazy situation. I will be in a room with about 8-10 producers. Everyone got their rooms, and we are just making music. So she came through to the hotel, and we laid down the idea. It was just effortless. Just lay down the melodies, and that was how. And he also talked about working with new artists. He said, I love meeting new artists, Wizkid says. The Essence singer featured Buju in the deluxe version of his Made in Lagos album. He also, seen working with Belashmoda in the studio. And that was what brought about Anoti, where Belashmoda did a backup for him. He said, when I'm in a room with new artists, it feels like, oh my God. It feels like I'm right there when the magic is just about to take off and take form. It's so exciting to me. When I get in the room with a new artist, it's like you are learning from me, I am learning from you. I even get more excited getting in the room with new artists than my peers or my friends that I know. I can't explain it. This is the summary and basically what Wizkid, spoke about with the GQ magazine of the United States of America for the month of September. And a very big congratulations to Wizkid on all his, all his goodies that he has got through the Made in Lagos version of his album. And we're gonna be trashing out more trendings and gist. Subscribe to the channel and click on that bell to get notified whenever we drop details and content. Peace out.